not every time you have the opportunity of bringing an ancestor into your screen. When you hear ancestor now, you think it's one man who's going to walk around with walking stick. He's an ancestor, no doubt, but it's not that kind of ancestor. He's been around for a long time in the business. One of Nigeria's most gifted and diversified actors. Stage is there, TV is there, film, he's done it all. Very humble and great actor. He's going to be here today on 12 to 12. His name is Paul Adams. So when I come back, you will understand who Justice Atigogo is really going to be speaking with today. Aziz Fashola, born 9th May 1994, and known professionally as Naira Marley, is a Nigerian singer and songwriter. He's also known as the president of the controversial fan-based Marlians. Naira Marley was born in Agege, Lagos State, Nigeria. At the age of 11, he moved to Peckham, South London, England. He studied at Polar Hall before attending Walsworth School, where he obtained General Certificate of Education. Naira Marley graduated with a distinct business in Peckham Academy. And now the president of Mali.
Hello, Malians. C'est pas moi Jésus ni wo. Qu'est-ce que tu es mole? Qu'est-ce na? Qu'est-ce que tu es mole? C'est pas moi Jésus ni wo. Qu'est-ce que tu es mole? Qu'est-ce na? Qu'est-ce que tu es mole? Tu mole. Qu'est-ce que tu es mole? Qu'est-ce na? Qu'est-ce que tu es mole? Tu mole. What's up, the mole? Qu'est-ce na? You watch out the shimole, some of that coaster. Don't want them to your culture. Abos, Sherry and go more go far. Man love far, it's not for children, man love far. Oh love far, oh Gina, oh love far. Awa wow, I want to come my lower. Topa wa, I want no shine no mapa. Ojo to run in pattern, look at pata. Ìgbà tó jówọ́ lálẹ́ àná ó bọ́ pátá. Everyone now can sing, set on one Beyonce. Ọmọ tó sọ, why you acting like you can't see? See that Bakassi, make a man want to crash. After shows the after party. 44 minus 4, our 40. 19 minus 1, 118. Finance Malawa, over your J-Po, Nino Jesu Funwa. We're fine, there is nothing wrong. Money is getting long. My head's getting long. You need a baby because he's getting long. The Bama Jesu Niwa. Best I go to Shimala. Best na. Best I go to Shimala. The Bama Jesu Niwa. Best I go to Shimala. Best na. Best I go to Shimala. Best I go to Shimala. Best na. Best I go to Shimala. Shimala. Watch out the Shimala. Best na. You watch out the Shimala. Ẹbẹ kẹkù, ẹdẹmọ kẹpàáyín, ẹyin náà ní fẹ́ lọ, tọ́ba pé wá gan ẹni pé lọ, ẹdẹsẹ̀ fún, ẹ ṣe ká fún, ẹyin tí ó bá wọlé kẹlẹ́ oko fún, tẹ̀sùmọ́lẹ̀, gbẹ́sẹ̀ kò tẹ̀sùmọ́lẹ̀, gbẹ́sẹ̀ náà, gbẹ́sẹ̀ kò tẹ̀sùmọ́lẹ̀, tẹ̀sùmọ́lẹ̀, wáṣálẹ̀ tẹ̀sùmọ́lẹ̀, gbẹ́sẹ̀ náà. You watch out the shimole, the shimole. Let's go to shimole. Let's na. Let's go to shimole, the shimole. Watch out the shimole. Let's na. You watch out the shimole.
Adesua Itomi, born in the late 80s She's a Nigerian actress. In 2014, she starred in her first feature film, Knocking on Heaven's Door. She won the Best Actress in the Drama Award, 2016 African Magic Viewers Choice Award for her role in the
Please tell me that didn't just happen.
It's not that bad.
Harrison, let's go.
Abi, I should call my tailor. Madam.
Have you got in her phone? She's not.
And from then on, she has kept on climbing. From then until she did the wedding party, and that took her again to another level. She has continued to shine. She's a dedicated actor through and through. Ruth Kadri, a Nigerian actress, screenwriter, and movie producer, was born March 21st, 1988 in Benin City, Edo State. She's a graduate of mass communication from the University of Lagos. Ruth Kadri ventured into Nollywood in the movie Boys Court 2, and since then has had over 50 movies to her credit. As a screenwriter, she has written and co-written several movies, which include Matters Arising, Heart of the Fighter, Ladies' Men, Sincerity, First Class, Over the Edge.
Hey, Anna. Hey, long time. One of your husband and children.
Chijioke, I'm not married.
Huh?
Mm.
Why? You never married? Hey!
What is it? There's something called God's time, and I'm waiting for it.
Hey! Kate! God's time, now you don't wait for. Kate! It's not before begin. Oh. Foundation. Mary Kay. They rob. Wait, they rob, now they deceive you.
Ruth went on to produce films such as Masters Arising and Over the Edge, Somebody Lied. And she has continued to thrive in the movie industry. Welcome back. Still 12 to 12. At the beginning, I told you we're going to be meeting an iconic actor, method actor, character actor, put it anyhow you want to put it. He has done it all. But what I didn't tell you is that this man has seen it all for years. Don't get deceived by what he's wearing, hard and all that. This man came before Mongo Park. Mr. Paul Adams, you're welcome on 12 to 12.
Atigogo.
Yes. It's
The guru.
No, you are the guru now. Your
Thanks for
journey
having
is miraculous.
Thanks for having me.
There used to be rumor that when Nigerian actors didn't
Don't
have
believe
a car.
rumor. Don't believe
They say there
rumors.
used to be rumor that when Nigerian actors those days didn't have a car, Paul Adams had a car. And we're talking about the 80s,
my
you
goodness.
know, late 80s, early 90s,
It was the grace of God.
when the bulk of Nigerian actors used to trek, which was not a bad idea anyway. But somehow, Paul Adams had a car.
God made it so.
Had always had a car, and he's still driving.
To God be the glory.
Now let's come back to your career. Very illustrious. When I found out that you are not moved by what people see or what people say, you like to do your own stuff, you are so passionate about it, that I can honestly say without asking you that I know you are not doing this stuff for the money. I think the passion in you is so much that I can't really express myself why. Not because you are not being paid for it, but you love it so much. Why?
Well, you have said it all
Why?
by saying that it is a passion. Let's get it mixed up. Everybody likes to get paid.
No, of course, you get
The money
paid.
is
I know,
good.
I know. But
Yeah,
me and
yeah.
you know that
Okay.
the level you are not desperate. You've never been,
No, I've
you know.
never been.
And I
I've
think that's why you're on 12 to 12. I tried to get you
Yeah.
first season, second season, this season.
Are you
and
kidding?
It took a while, but thank God you are here right now.
I'm glad I'm here.
You know?
I've been wondering.
Your career started
What have I
hard.
done to Atigogo that?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
He's 60 years old, or if not 61 years old.
Ancient of days, you should
And
have said.
he's our ancestor. You guys know.
When we say Nollywood started 20-something years ago, I say you should go and ask Paul because he started before Nollywood.
We thank the Lord.
I know you are great on TV, you're great on film.
Praise God.
I think you're greatest with stage. Why?
Well, I've always loved stage. I started out with stage, and I've always believed that stage is where you prove to yourself, to the entire world, that you're actually an actor. Because, well, kudos to our new, artists.
Social media stars.
Who started out with TV, and film, and they're doing well. But the truth is that with people like us, we run into challenges with them all the time.
What kind of challenges?
With their presentation and discipline.
Okay.
Presentation and discipline. Some of them, they went to school, they're graduates, they speak well, but when it comes to diction, calling things, I was on set with somebody that was telling, ask him. I said, excuse me? Who was that? And I tried to correct her, she just couldn't. 3 words, a word of 3 letters. You can't put S before K. I told the director, I'm not shooting this thing. Until she learns to pronounce ask, we don't move forward. Because tomorrow somebody's going to see me my face there and there. You were on the set, somebody saying ask? So all of that are there, and I'm doing a stage as usual for a church. That's where I started from, Patmos Playhouse. And some
Patmos?
Patmos Playhouse.
Patmos.
Yes.
Okay.
So majority of the artists there are new crop artists, and it was different from our time. They called me back from way back to come and help present this, and you could see that all the discipline of theater was not there.
We're missing.
No, it was very much missing. Noise making, no order. Somebody is acting, everybody's talking. I said, no. That's the kind of training we had, and we must maintain it, and we must pass it on.
These people are ready to learn. These people here.
Yeah, a few of them are. Everybody loves to act these days. Acting has become very attractive, and some people.
How was it when you guys started? When you started, how was it at that time? I'd like to hear the challenges of that era, the 80s, that you were involved with.
I think I should start by saying that it took me a while to see acting as a profession.
So, for you?
Yeah. I've always seen it as a hobby. Because as you said, I was working.
Yeah.
I started out, working in a magazine as a journalist, and I moved on like that, So I saw, because I was doing acting by itself, I saw it as a hobby. Do you understand? When the thing now picked up, Nollywood came and whatever, I was a bit left behind. In the sense that I still had this mentality that this thing is just a hobby, But at that time, it was quite challenging as well. Especially for those of my colleagues that study theater, whose main income was theater. The jobs were not that many, that they weren't coming as such, people had to wait after a shoot or a program for donkey years before another one comes, It was quite,
the days of Abegi.
Thank you. Where people had to gather to wait for the job. You have come a long way. And he keeps calling somebody.
No.
He
I'm
keeps
not
calling
like
somebody ancestor.
You are ahead, though.
I'm more ancestor than I am. Because I heard you talking to somebody the other day about, I think it was this Yoruba actor, where you guys came from, with Antalanio as mentor and blah, blah, blah. I thought
Anta was our director when we were. Anta too was also young at that time too.
Everybody was.
I think Anta was still in school. He was still in UI, but he was coming to direct us in Festac at that time.
Okay.
He had our time.
He was in Festac.
He was coming. No, he wasn't living in Festac.
I know. I mean that.
He was coming. Myself, Funsho Adeolu.
Funsho is the guy.
Funsho Adeolu, Jude Aurora, John Njama.
Okay.
Blessing in Njama. That was their elder sis.
So it was quite challenging, but we thank God we fumbled and humbled. That's that word. All the way to
I was trying to. What has changed? Tell me. That time when you guys started and now. I think now, like they say, there's more money, more glamour.
There's no comparison.
But what about the craft?
Well,
Is the craft growing the way the glamour is? Is the craft growing?
I think they're all growing. What's that what they say? Pari passu?
So, yeah.
I think they're both growing together in the sense that, hey, one cannot leave the other behind. Good. We have new entrants into the industry, but somehow they're being trained by, professionals that are around them. People like me, I can't afford to let you just mess up while I'm here. Most directors will educate you and will tutor you, and you become better. So the next production they are seeing in, you have improved.
True.
So somehow things are, and you can, of course, say the same for technicals.
The technicals, the equipment.
The equipment, the kind of equipment we're using now, you can't compare to what we used to use. As a matter of fact, I took some of my old works to an editor to say, look, I want to repackage these jobs so that I can send them to cable stations that I buy. He said, we can't use this anymore. I said, well, we shot on DV. We are airing on HD. I said, let's manage this. He said, sorry. Which tells you that all those
works are gone.
good works, they're gone forever. So, but it's just a sign that things are picking up. Plus, this cinema age. We used to have the cinema culture back then.
Yep.
It died down.
I keep telling people that this is not new.
Yeah.
Cinemas are not new.
Not at all.
Most people look at cinemas as new, this era.
No.
I said no.
They don't know the history of
cinemas are not new, and it was better then because better in the sense that you had the top-notch cinemas, but you also had the neighborhood cinemas. The Rocky cinemas, the Penn cinemas, the
true.
community cinemas,
the Metro cinemas,
the one at
Metro
Yaba.
and Rivoli were
Almost at the same place.
owners.
Now there's one at Ajegule at that time like that. You had them.
Yeah.
So you didn't stop anything.
At all.
So your movie could be seen at the
high
National
class,
Theatre,
yeah.
high class.
Right.
Then you go to the low class, they will still
They
see
are
the
seeing
same.
the same movie.
But
You're
right now, most people have this notion that cinemas,
This what
highbrow areas,
That's right.
how can there not be a cinema at Amo?
I think it's Amowo. There's one in
Where?
Festac.
There's none.
In Festac, there's one in Festac.
I don't know if they
I think there's
opened.
one in
Maybe
Festac.
they just opened it. But I knew that. I know that
Festac.
recently they were talking about it. That place is so populated.
It is.
There's none. You go to places. I think they just opened one now around after Aja.
After
Aja.
I think
You
I heard
know,
about it.
now there are two there now. The point is this. But the mistake they are also making, you go to Aja, you are opening some high bro cinema. That, you are going to charge 2K per movie.
And you know that these people
Are
can't
you
afford.
serious?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You can go to Aja and just
Yes.
knock a duplex and turn it into a cinema.
You're right.
At that place, they pay 500, 200
I think
and
it's-
see their
I-
movie.
I think it's
so you
getting
go
to
to,
that.
sorry, so you go to the eyebrow cinemas, you watch a movie
Yes.
for 2K,
Yeah.
you buy popcorn 1K.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Yes.
That poor guy that wants to have fun is going to buy popcorn for 1,000 naira, then buys mineral, 500 naira. Come on.
But I think it's just a sign of
Because I asked, but why am I saying, why we're talking about it?
Yes.
And I'm just thinking, so people in authority
Yeah.
can understand that.
Yeah.
Instead of those people now who want to collect money now from CBN
Yeah.
to build their cinemas,
Yeah.
they should understand instead of building one eyebrow cinemas,
Yeah.
can you
Can
just
still
knock
three.
down small story buildings around?
Yeah.
Just small cinemas. Sell, what's it called? Bakery at the gate, sell bole and all that. And let those people watch the same film and enjoy.
it has started. I think it has
There's
started.
no community cinema.
There's a guy I know.
Yeah.
I haven't been there, but I know he has set up a cinema at Igondo.
Yeah.
Igondo is one of those
I know Ikondo, yeah.
low cost area, and I want to believe that they're showing the same cinemas.
The same films.
Yeah. I've not been there.
Which film will they show again? It's the same film. But the point is this. We have to. That's the
It's
way
spreading.
it can trickle in.
It's spreading.
That's just the way it can trickle in. We'll be back. Still 12 to 12, the way we'll discuss it.
What we are really cultivating here is a better future for all Nigerian women, and it's not always easy. Panadol Extra relieves headache, backache, joint pain, toothache, and menstrual pain. The pain is worth it.
The power of cool. Everybody Everybody love me when I do what I do. Cause when I come through, I got the power of cool.
Cadbury Hot Chocolate 3-in-1. A delicious combination of rich cocoa and wholesome goodness of milk. Just add hot water to get an instant chocolatey treat. Cadbury Hot Chocolate 3-in-1. Just add hot water.
Available in stores at 18 naira.
Son, being good at something requires strength. It requires putting in more. That's why the new improved Bonvita is packed with vitality and a richer, creamier taste.
Yes, if he has directed us right now, and we are calling the shot. If he's dragging with his father, who's going to call the shot? Well, we're back and it's 12 to 12. My nephew just called the shot. That's lovely. Now, Mr. Paul Adams, yes. I cannot just call you Paul Adams. You are our elder in this industry.
We're colleagues.
You are our colleague.
It's okay.
60, colleague. Don't let this industry, let us not have respect.
Why do you like to make me feel
because you are a young 60-year-old man. Go and check all your mates that are 60. Some can't walk. Some their tummy is like this.
Please, I'm on a program for goodness sake.
But your colleagues, are you not seeing your colleagues? Your 60-year-old colleagues. You looking dashing like a 40-year-old man.
We bless God.
You have to tell us how you are doing this.
Nothing but grace.
Great time having you on 12 to 12.
Thank you very much.
Every, we enjoyed it. But I think I need you to talk to people who want to be like, especially those stage actors, not to lose hope.
Yeah.
I need you to encourage them right now. So, Paul, like they say, well, the air is yours.
Well, really, if you're involved, you can't be thinking of giving up or being disappointed with the industry. If you're really involved, we say, because really today, so much is happening in the world of entrepreneurship, and a lot of opportunities are opening up for people in different stages of production, not just in the acting, costume, makeup, and what have you. So the way it is with film, the way it is with stage, everyone is advancing. We're moving higher and getting better, and more productions are happening. For instance, to the extent that a production house will build a theater of their own. That shows this.
Yeah, I think we should also commend Lagos State recently for the theater movement, community theater that they did.
That's right. So ahead, Lagos State too is catching up strong on this area of great investment. If the federal government will do a little bit of that, we'll be talking about something different. Entirely. But somehow, I know that with different new ideas that are coming to government, because these days you have new crop of ministers, commissioners who are smart thinking, who think in line with the trend of times.
That was what we thought.
Oh my God. Is there ever any serious time? We're discussing serious issues here, right?
Yes, I know.
So with people like that getting into government, they begin to realize that, hey, there's more to Nigeria and our economy than oil.
But it's sad.
So they're pushing into it. They're pushing into it later. We'll get there.
Well, Mr. Paul Adams, thanks for stopping by.
The guru himself. Thank you
stopping
so
by. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate
Paul Adams,
thanks for inviting me.
Greatest stage actor, TV actor, movie actor. He does all at the same time.
I'm a political cartoonist.
Very well. Yeah, and a political cartoonist too. Renowned journalist who left all that and said he will make us happy.
We thank the Lord.
That's what he has been doing for the past 40 years of his life.
Wow.
This guy is an ancestor. Next time, we'll show you how we pour drink to discuss with him. You don't just bring pour.
Libation.
You have to do small things.
Small libation.
You are entitled, man. My name remains Justice, the Guru at Tigogo. Great time. I must thank my crew again.
Thank you.
My director, Frederick Atigogo, and of course, all the DOPs here, we have 3, was ably represented by Ginger. And of course, you have Jonathan, Tommy, you have Shino in the house, you have Tommy in the house, my #1 editor, sound man that's been a problem of our industry.
Are you kidding?
We have the best sound man in the world is here, Austin. Is here. And of course, my PA, who has made sure everything works out fine. His name again is what? Philip. So, everybody, let's give God the glory all the time.
Hallelujah.
Production manager, Okpayemi Oluosonya. My name remains Justice at Tigogo. And I must thank Taiwo Gabriel for this apparel. Beautiful as you can see. Moody, Africa, one of those who make sure I look smart all the time. Delta Stove for their support. And finally, thank God Almighty.
Hallelujah.
Father, you are too kind. God bless you. Real good, everybody.